minute notice.
What?
These are good colored people.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I wanted to give a shout out to I think it was Freddie that came from West Palm Beach. He's been here since 7:30.
Oh wow, one time for Freddie.
One time for Freddie. Yeah, that's right.
One time for Palm Beach.
And I believe it is Sharon. I appreciate you also for your patience. Okay, and always happy birthday to we do birthdays. Anybody else celebrating a birthday other than Jacqueline? Okay, we got it right here. Yes, happy birthday to you. She always comes through. Oh yes, now in a day, someone is going to be the financial 21. Is it 21? Okay.
No, that was last month. That was September. That was September for me.
Oh, okay. I know. I'm excited about Suzette turning. Do you turning 50, y'all. Look at her. Stand up, looking like a little teenager.
Yeah.
Looking like a little teenager.
Number 50, not 71, 1971 in the building.
Hey. Happy birthday to both of you all. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, so should we give them the whole story of why we're?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that.
That's exactly what's going to happen. So this is, are we live? Just want to make sure we're live.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate Stefan for being available from 5 p.m. to midnight today. Yes, it's a real deal. Wow. So at 5 o'clock, we received a phone call to say that Crave was double booked. That is why we are here. Can y'all give it up for Fins and Things for being like ready? I think, what y'all think? I think this should be our new home? What y'all think? It's kind of fly. We definitely won't be going back there. But monthly. Yeah, we've been doing this first Thursdays for the past 5 years. That's right. So it's okay. They had a jazz thing. I hope it goes wonderfully well for the rest. See what I'm saying? Do we have drinks like this over there? We don't.
We're not petty.
All right. Yes, Fins and Things. So Fins and Things at 3801. Those that are where do I look, Stefan? I don't know. Where is my camera? Back there. Oh, okay. 3801 North University in Sunrise.
Praise God. Oh, sorry. I didn't say that.
He was all the church equipment? That's the sound ministry?
What time?
So yes, come and see about Fins and Things, and we will be back here. Hopefully they'll let us come back here. Yes, we are already appreciating Tasha and the crew taking care of us. Okay, so that's the backstory to why we're even starting at 9:15 when we always start at least by 8:15, 8:20.
We're okay.
All right, so you know why we had to do this though? Because this topic tonight.
Yeah.
It's
Couldn't cancel.
How sexually frustrated are you?
Oh my God.
Okay, so sometimes, well, I'll let you actually
give
a little history.
Start off. We always do this. Look like these are regulars though. How many of you this your first time here? Raise your hand. First time with us.
First timers.
Wow, maybe. All right.
About six.
All right, well here we go. Tasha's a real doctor. With the school setting class. She none of that online stuff. She's the real deal. Therapist. And I'm a comedian with my real life husband madness. So we bump heads sometimes, and sometimes we agree. But the show is live and uncut, so if you don't like bad words, get up now and leave. But you're not getting a refund because you didn't read it. You should have read it. It said live and uncut, so that means we're cussing and it's gonna be rough in here. But the topic tonight.
Not that rough.
Not that rough.
Don't scare me.
Don't worry, it might be. All right. How sexually frustrated are you is the topic.
Oh, but I have to explain. So normally we have a village mic, but we're still going to figure out all the different aesthetics. But we will walk around when you have something to share with what we say. If you say something that you don't agree with, just say something. We have the Lysol right here.
They look safe.
I don't think
that's how we start
it's a look. I don't think it's a look.
This one up from looking on
She looking real vaccinated? That's what you're saying?
But yeah, you look
vaccinated. We're not doing that tonight. Okay, but the truth is we will Lysol each time, but everybody gets a chance to talk on the mic. That's the point for those.
If you want to. Yeah, we don't
or if we can tell you need to. Yeah. That's how I do it. If you need to.
Because if you went to her office and sat on the couch, it'd be a lot more than what you just paid. So if you need it,
true story.
Don't get the help now.
But we're gonna just call this group therapy on steroids, okay? All right, so you want to start off the how sexually frustrated are you?
Yeah. Well, first off,
they can callers can call in. Hey, Facebook Live, we on here at Dr. Tasha. We on here.
And
ask any questions you want.
Well, first off, I had to interview people because, shout out to my wife at home, we're doing good. I'm not
You guys are doing good sexually? Is that what you're saying?
Sexually, yeah, with the preachers are good.
Now, what does good mean? Could you break that down? Is that in terms of quality or quantity? Because those are two different.
Because that's what we agreed on when we got married. We do what we.
What was the agreement, if you don't mind sharing? Was it like a few times a week?
Like I said, yeah, we're good. We agreed on it. We agreed on it.
Okay, got it.
And we've been doing a very good agreement since.
You guys have been keeping your vows. Your
agreement.
vows. I said vows.
I've
That
been
was
keeping
great.
our agreement.
Before
Because
you go to home.
when I found out.
Vows right now.
What I found out.
Okay.
Because I tell people, regardless, once you settle down with somebody, I don't care if you do it once a month, once a year, once a day, y'all got to agree on that. That's what, because y'all making a commitment.
I would agree with that.
Forever. So if we're in a relationship, I think we should agree on what we like to do sexually. We should, whatever it is. You know, because everybody got different flavors.
It's true.
Different styles, different things, and different sex drives. So you need to find somebody that matches your drive.
It is true. Or you'll be doing too much or not
Yeah,
enough.
somebody's going to be driving too much and somebody not driving at all.
Driving is out the word we're going to use today.
Well, something similar.
Driving.
Yeah, driving at home.
Oh, driving the home?
Driving at home.
Oh, driving at home. Oh, to get it in. Oh, okay. I never heard that. I guess that would be a male perspective.
Yeah, don't worry.
We're definitely not driving anything
Yeah,
home.
it's rough out here. But you
I guess we would be the home. Oh.
Yeah.
Are we the home that you're driving to?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to keep the home happy.
Okay, so you are sexually satisfied.
Yeah, we're not frustrated. We're good.
Okay. So, quality and quantity matters.
Yeah, that for each person. Like I said, the quality and quantity varies from person to person.
I would agree. Now,
Yeah, you just got to find.
it also has to do with type of sex.
Yeah, what you into. That's, your partner need to be into what you into.
Like?
Whatever you into.
Give us examples. This is a whole drive-by therapy talk
Okay,
show.
if you in the head, goddamn it, if you're into getting
Oh,
head,
just getting head? You're just going to
if
start it
you're
like
into
that?
that,
Okay, let me
your
say,
mate should.
if you
doing
enjoy receiving oral sex or performing oral sex,
Yeah.
you would want to find
Someone
someone
who-
also enjoys
Yeah,
it.
that's-
Because the truth is, great sex actually comes from, to me, this is like, take these notes right here. I would say that the best loving that one can receive is when the other person wants to do what they're doing. Would y'all agree?
Oh God, yeah.
Right? Not like because you're like convincing them like, oh, you know, I like it like this. I'm like, well, let me try. You know, like it's all, they're already stale, starting. But just the fact that you want to try or see what it's like, you're already like halfway into me.
Yeah, because
That lover
like,
that's interested and wants you, it's already, you're already feeling kind of friendly.
we already there. We started late.
Yes.
I've been drinking already.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
like we just said, if a guy wants a mate who, like, if he likes head and he wants his mate to do it, the last thing he wants is the one that's down there angry.
Just angry. She just dodging.
She don't want to be there.
Yeah, because like the 2 minutes, is it 30 seconds or 2 minutes? Like they're over it
She's
quickly.
angry. Oh, my jaw hurt. That girl. You don't want
Now,
that.
remember this can be.
It's not gonna make for you if that's what you want.
I would agree if you're enjoying it, because some would like to finish at oral, like want to be able to finish during oral
But if
sex.
you like, and you got the one that's down there moaning while she's doing it because she enjoys
Right, because she's enjoying doing
and then
you.
when she finishes, she smack and stare at you. And just,
Wait,
she enjoyed it.
hold on, wow, hold on, rewind. Did you say to smack? Did you say smack and stare? When you pull it out.
When we explode, they smack and
Oh, the swallow! Oh, the
they
swallow!
stare at you like
You appreciate a good swallow.
like nigga, you saw what I just did, I'll kill you. I just swallowed you.
Oh, wait, and then the eye gaze means I'm gonna kill you?
I'll kill you.
Wow, I don't know.
You saw what I just did, you nigga. I will kill you if you try. Yeah.
Is that what the look is?
Yeah, she's.
Wow, that's. And you said you like it like that.
I didn't say that.
I think I heard that.
I didn't say that. I just said those are types of people that go.
Okay, that's a type. I did ask that. I did ask for a type.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about vice versa. While he is performing oral sex on her,
Yeah.
And of course, lesbian sex, gay male sex,
Whatever,
all the above.
whatever they like.
But the truth is, how long are they staying down there? They could be just as bothered.
On the person.
Right, which is what we're talking about
Some
here.
chicks, like, you can eat them for 5 minutes and their eyes rolling. Some you got to be down there with oxygen. It might take about.
Come on, oxygen tank.
It depends.
You gotta refill the tank.
It
Yes.
depends.
Come on, oxygen tank. No, it's true. Now, I'm going to get into the reasons why.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, a lot of women, 1 out of 3 have never achieved an orgasm. 1 out of 3. So if we could think about if there's 20 or 30 women here,
Oh, boy.
we're saying possibly 5 to 10 have never really achieved.
Okay.
Or it takes them a while to get there.
You just said
Because
something.
the vagina is complicated, okay? She kind of is sometimes. She's a little complicated. And depending on the relationship you have with her, you know, do we like her? Is she good to us?
No, if.
Oh, you don't believe what I'm saying at all?
No.
Oh.
God, no.
What about the idea that, think about it, if it takes you a while to climax and someone is down there for 20 minutes versus the 5, it's possible that she needs to learn how to relax.
No, she's got menopause. It's some shit, man.
Did you just diagnose them?
Man,
I don't think you can diagnose that.
if you, oh my God.
You gave them depression? What did you give
Tasha,
them?
if you down there and she thinking about an orgasm, the last nigga that left her, is he like the last one? There's a lot going on up there that's
Oh,
blocking.
psychologically.
It's
You're right.
psychological for some.
Okay, I thought you called it
For
like
some.
mentally, she had a mental disorder.
Yeah, kind of, but it's kind of, but it's no meds.
Maybe some, there's no
There's no
meds
medicine
for the past,
No
the
meds for
baggage.
the past, no.
But it is true. They may not be present. To achieve an orgasm would be to be present and to be able to relax.
Okay.
That's a real thing for women.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Okay.
That I found out when I was interviewing. Yeah, see, the problem, I've been with Dr. Tasha so long, sometimes she thinks she's a comedian and sometimes I think I'm a therapist. I started interviewing people getting data for this topic, data. Data.
We say data,
Mama,
but
mammy,
data
it don't
is
mama,
fine.
mammy, it don't matter, it depends where you're from. But yeah,
It's fine.
Data.
So your data.
Okay, but what I learned, okay, because of society, I'll tell you this. If a man got a lot of women, he's a player. Woman got a lot of men, she's a hoe. So, from an experience standpoint, it might be some women, like you said, the 1 out of 3, because they held themselves for a long time. They waited for some dude. And then the dude they got, they thought they were in love with him and found out he really wasn't doing nothing. And she never really got off. She just had a dude that was nice, got it. Might have been nice with the kid, paid some bills or something, but he never got her off. And she didn't know.
And she didn't even know what she was
didn't know
missing.
she wasn't getting
I
off.
actually talk about, there's a lady, I won't even say her name, but she talks about it often literally on TV. But she talks about how she thought that while having sex with a male, she thought that sex was over when he was done. She literally thought that. Like, that it was over once he was done. That's how she thought it was done.
Baby.
Because she didn't know.
Well,
She didn't know about an orgasm. She didn't know about the little man in the boat.
She thought it was a chore. The little man in the boat.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the
she thought it
clitoris.
was a chore.
We'll be talking about the clitoris
The
very
little man
soon.
in the boat.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
shit.
the little man, or
That's what you call
women.
it?
Oh, I've heard
That's
that.
what you
Anybody
call
ever heard the little man in the boat?
No, this is my first time.
You from up
Oh, what do we call the clitoris? What is? Oh, we called her the clitoris. Okay, great. So there's a whole hood. There's a hood over the clitoris or the clit,
Oh, my.
right? And so this is deep. Okay, let's talk about this first. And this can help lesbians,
Hold it.
straight
Before we
men.
get
I'm here
started,
for
before we
it.
get too deep, this was a problem I found out.
Wait, you said before we get to
Yeah, before we get too deep.
Oh, okay.
Watch out. Some people can't get deep. That's the problem. That's why.
not at drive-by therapy. I think they know what it is.
No, some can't get deep.
Oh,
because
oh, deep.
Anyway, but
Oh, their vaginal canal is kind of shallow.
yeah, no, and he's kind of shallow.
Oh, he's shallow.
But-
Oh.
Okay, I found out.
But that would mean that he needs to perform some great.
Mother Nature is undefeated. I found out. Now,
No, that was.
I got a, oh boy, they ain't watching this good. They don't listen to this. All right, I got a lot. Does masturbation cure frustration? Because I got a lot of dudes that ain't touched their old leg in a while, and they
Well, that
just-
is why we had this.
they got
so
the
give
phone and they, because see,
Okay, the phone is doing what? The phone is the video.
Yeah, because see, I'm thinking at 50 years old, I'm first generation. First generation. I started with the magazine, then the VHS, then the DVD. Now these niggas got the phone.
Okay. These young millennials.
They can pull over and jack off when they get in the house. Now I got fellas my age. You thinking about trying to jack off to a centerfold, she just staring at you. Or you jacking off to a VHS.
Like it doesn't move. The magazine doesn't.
You jacking off to a VHS and your mama pull up and you got to pop the tape, pull up your pants, and look normal in 10 seconds. These niggas can jack off whenever they want, wherever
was that
they
all
want.
the,
So they get seriously.
That was all that you had to think about to get.
No. Listen,
but it is true.
No,
things have changed too.
These dudes can jack off to sell. They have porn sites on the phone for free.
It's true.
We had to go buy 3 DVDs for $25 at the gas station.
Or the Blockbuster.
And you had to hope that those were good scenes on it. These Negroes got it at their fingertips. So it's like I heard at least 3 times. They're like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? She always tired. She never give me none. So I just be like, fuck it, and go to the bathroom. I'm like, you do what, nigga? He's like, I just say, fuck it, and go to the bathroom.
Okay, so what we're talking about
So is he frustrated because she didn't give him none? So is the masturbation curing his frustration? Is my question.
Are you using the word curing?
Because now since you went there, if a lady not getting none, wait now. On the flip side, if the woman not getting none and she got a bunch of toys, she got a drawer full of dildos, is she getting off, beating off with other things? Is masturbation a cure for frustration?
You want to ask the audience?
Any beaters in there? Any jackers? Anybody got toys?
Don't do it. That's not how you about to put the
Okay, y'all have, all right, y'all might not have, just to answer the question.
Is masturbation a cure? I don't know about that.
I don't think so. Because I like it. I want your skin.
Okay, somebody, we got one. Chris, can you?
What you say, dude?
Why would they do it otherwise?
Okay, Chris.
Why would they do it oh, sorry.
Let's go. The village is
We open.
speaking.
We open now. One time for the talk here.
I'm going to answer the question, but yes, ma'am.
I would say yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah, because why would they do it otherwise?
Meaning that they were frustrated, that's why they wanted to please themselves.
Exactly.
No, they were horny, right? But no. I'm frustrated because I'm not getting laid. Okay. If I was frustrated, it's because I'm not getting the real deal.
Wait, I have a question for her.
So is it the orgasm or the it's the release for you?
You left. I have a question for her. Okay. So the release brings some type of relief, absolutely, from the frustration. But I think the truth about frustration is that sometimes it's because it has been ongoing, meaning that there was some lack. So do you think that one climax is going to fix the frustration that has possibly been going on?
No, you're going to keep climaxing because you figured out which dildo worked, so she go back to her friend every time she won't. Oh, sorry.
You didn't answer.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so does the one release fix the frustration? One, if the frustration is ongoing?
Come on.
Come on now.
I'm thinking.
Oh, excuse me. Give her time. We all know the answer is a no. When you think wrong, you're thinking wrong. But okay, it's okay. I do this for
You think about it later when the drink kick in. Just
I get that she was trying. So I get that for the meantime. I give you that. The meantime, she's thriving. That's the word I like to use. Thriving.
Yeah.
She's kind of thriving. You know, it happens. You know, and it's like a muscle. Like, oh, what are we doing? And why haven't we done it for a while? And so she's thriving, and then so that climax helps for the moment. But if she's been thriving for a while, that one climax doesn't do it. In fact, the masturbation or the pleasing of yourself may actually increase your desire to actually want to finally have intercourse because you're tired of pleasing yourself. Right?
Now,
because whatever fingers or dildos or
I got a cousin. I got a female cousin.
Okay,
she's 32.
go ahead.
She's 32, but I interview her for this show all the time. She told me don't tell her name, but anyway. So like, cuz you say that you be out there all the time. Are you frustrated? She started laughing. She was like, well, cuz I got a couple of dudes I could just call up to get me off. They know where to hit. I was like, she got some maintenance. She got some dudes that know her spots. I say, so what, you run them? You use them? You say call them horny? How this work?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, that's basically what I do.
So
And
she never gets frustrated.
no, but see, does that go in the whole category?
The fact that she is in control of who she calls? Why would she be a hoe? So like she gotta understand it.
All right.
And they understood the assignment.
Okay.
But I would say that makes me think about, not that we would change the name of the show, but to be sensually frustrated. So all this sex and climax, sometimes that can also get old. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So the climax is nice. However, there was no sensuality. No one was asking you about if you ate the next day or in the morning, or no one was holding you at night. That could get real stale sometimes.
Well,
that's where the climax isn't enough.
Here we go again.
So we also can become sensually frustrated, even if we're having sex, because there's a lack of intimacy.
Well, how about the opposite end? If it's too much intimacy that blinds you, that you don't realize you with a piece of trash.
Wait, too much intimacy? You're talking about actual intercourse?
Orgasm, too much sex, too much.
Oh, that happens. People have married really good lovers and didn't realize they married someone that didn't have children or weren't even a good father.
What do we?
Yeah, we can't be blinded by the orgasm. No one should.
It happens.
Oh yeah, you become. There's a whole word for women.
Stigmatized.
Yes. I wish we could have like a word that went across, like as if we know how to spell that. But yeah.
Okay.
But y'all would be caught. What would it be called for y'all? Whip. By the wop. Whip by the wop.
Okay.
It's a real thing. And you think you found love?
I ain't even got good already. Hold up.
Because we haven't gone to what I was about to share, but we want to talk about pleasing yourself.
Wait, I'm 50. My sister's 55. All right, he about 52.
Okay.
Divorced. Kids grown. This nigga done remarried a 29-year-old.
Did the divorce say that's 52 and married a 29-year-old?
I had to call him about this show. I asked him, was he frustrated? Because I'm thinking, he got the young girl, but he can't be frustrated.
He can't be.
This nigga frustrated the opposite way because he can't keep up with her ass. Every time she asks, he be like, God damn, girl, you want some
Oh, good one. Okay, you can be sexually frustrated because you have to do it too often.
Yeah, but guess what? She ain't going nowhere.
Oh, that's a good one.
But he's frustrated because
I would have never called that sexually frustrated.
What is it then? He can't keep up?
Overstimulated. Like not satisfied. I would put that under sexual satisfaction. And someone can become overstimulated. Frustration sometimes is like anger, anxiety, and like a level of sadness. I don't know if he's sad because he's having it too much. He might be tired.
She gonna try to bust that nigga hard and take his money. They live in a park.
You already know?
Yeah, they live in a park. But anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, so let's talk about how sexually frustrated are you. We did actually come up with this topic.
Yeah.
From talking with a married couple where a husband was sexually frustrated with his wife who had a demanding job. That's actually why we started.
And that was before we go too far.
Okay, that's what was the inspiration.
The one I say just go to the bathroom and jack.
Why you always gotta do the jack?
That's what it is.
Okay.
All right, I think the one that what does wife do? A lawyer.
Okay, she's an attorney.
Yeah.
And he's masturbating a lot.
Yeah, because she's always working. But boy, I met them 6 figures, boy, that bitch just said, fuck it.
So, but he's quite dissatisfied.
Yeah.
And is he cheating?
He didn't say that. He just jack off a lot.
Did you ask?
I didn't go that far. The man said he jack off a lot.
That he masturbates.
That's all he said. That's all he do. He on that porn thing free.
Okay. And he wants his wife, though.
Hell no. He needs his wife. That bitch needs someone to see.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, no,
She's
no.
a lawyer.
Wait, he needs...
That nigga needs someone to see.
Wait, he needs a place to stay, but he does want his wife. What I'm saying is he satisfying himself and he wants to have sex with his wife? Because there is a thing where you sometimes don't want to do the action because you're so into...
Fuck it, I'm a dog, but...
Okay.
Let's just say I've seen Mother Nature take a toll on her over the last 15 years. I don't think I would touch her too tough.
What does that mean?
If I was him, I don't think I'd touch her too tough either.
Oh.
Yeah, that job that made her rough. She was a cute thing about 20 years ago.
The court did it?
I don't know what kind of cases she's doing, but boy,
wait, hold on. Okay, so you're saying Mother Nature, you're saying, has it all gone south? Has it all gone
it's just
west? Which way?
It's Just gone. Just gone.
Okay, so her body isn't. Okay, so you don't think he's attracted to her anymore? He would he rather actually satisfy himself than to have sex?
I think at this point, probably. I mean, the lady, like, he don't do shit. I mean,
he doesn't work?
Not like that. I mean, he one of them ones that's always got a new idea.
We all know those. I call those mamas. Can I tell you about my mamas?
But here you go. That nigga always got that.
I always got it. Ooh, I call those amas. AMA. I'ma get a job tomorrow. I'ma.
That nigga know everybody.
I'ma get out of mama's
any new
house.
invention come out, that nigga know, and he's on the.
So he's a dreamer.
But she likes her dreamer because they've been married damn near 20 years. So
but he's sexually frustrated.
Because she works.
So you know what's interesting? I want to talk about this. If your mate was sexually frustrated, because remember we got this topic from a married couple, not from singles talking about being sexually frustrated, even though we know that exists.
Yeah.
So if your spouse was sexually frustrated, how would you like them to tell you? Anybody. If your spouse or partner was sexually frustrated,
I don't think it's a good way to tell them.
Well, how would you like to hear it? Anybody? Cousin, you got one?
Hey, boo, this shit.
Cousin, if your partner or spouse was sexually frustrated, how would you like to? Right there, cousin. Go ahead, cousin.
Come get this stuff. Come get this stuff. Just come get it.
Oh, come get it. Okay, you want it to be a little aggressive. Just a little assertive. Just come get it.
If I gotta be frustrated, yes, assertive.
Come get it. Okay. Now, so you would want to hold on.
Okay.
You would also want to hear how, because sexually frustrated doesn't always just mean that you're not having it. It can also mean that you're not having it in a way that you would like it. We would agree on that. So you would also want her to say what?
Come get it how I like it.
Oh, and then tell you how you like it? You don't have a problem taking instructions. So this is good. Thank you, cousin. That's a big deal, right? Because the truth is some of our egos... No, wait, but...
I'm with cuz.
You with cuz, but what?
But they got to be able to do what we want them to do. You can ask all day long, but if they ain't no good, it just ain't no good. It's a waste of time. It's time to keep it moving.
If it's no good?
Yeah, you can't make it
If
good.
you got a partner?
No, you can't make it good. It's either good or it ain't. It ain't no magic potion, and then no.
It's not a magic potion.
No, some people just not good. It's just
Wait, hold on. I'm
not good enough for certain people.
No, but you can sometimes, okay.
Not good enough for certain people.
Maybe everybody might not agree with this, but sometimes you can teach people how to please you.
Teach what?
Wait, hold on. I know you've been married a long time, so you might not know.
I was single before that, though. I know how it goes.
Right, but are you open to learn? Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. This the ego we talking about right here. Example, Exhibit A. I'm going to call you out right now. That's what's happening. So the truth is, he may not like to get instruction. Let's discuss this. Because this is a real thing. This could be a man or a woman, woman to woman, man to man. I like my balls to be done this way while you are down there.
Okay.
Thank you. You see what I'm saying?
Hold up.
I want to hear that. I want to hear that because I'm saying thank you. Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on. While you're down there, I surely would like you to slow down. Bruh. Okay, slow down. I don't know what jackhammer you took instructions from when you was 18 years old in high school, but that doesn't work for me. Okay? Or speed it up. Because you just was with Tasha liked it this way, but Monica likes it this way. So you actually learn and solidify how you think what pleases a woman from that one. And so I love them. Hey y'all! Y'all gonna be right here. No, it's okay. They're gonna be right there in the front, Luana. I love them. They don't have a problem talking about this topic. Not at all. Love y'all. You know I'm ready. I'm coming over there. So the truth is that you really would want to know to speed it up or to go slower. We got that part, right? Sucking. Literally. This could be the breast. This could be clitoris, the mandible, whatever you guys like to talk about, whatever you want. This could be the head. Sucking hard or sucking softly. Sucking deep. Oh, is this... Y'all all right, everybody? Did y'all leave the room? I feel like it's just cricket. Because this is real. Because the sucking, right? That's going to be the word today.
You talking about what get Tasha off. That might
Y'all know what I'm talking about? All my nipple women. It's a real thing. That one ain't as sensitive as this one. But you didn't even tell me, and he's going to town, right? And literally he would love to hear so that he feels like he's pleasing you. Because what y'all don't know about a really good lover is they want to know that you are happy. A really good attentive lover. So to tell them would actually make them feel great about themselves. Are y'all listening? I know what I'm talking about. Oh, you having a hard time. You have a hard time with instructions. But this is an ego thing. And you got to let all pride. Okay, I'll let you talk. But that's just part one. I got 12 parts.
The man back there, you looking at him like you're getting excited. I know you live time.
No, he knows because we had conversations.
But here we go.
There were conversations.
Boo, boo, boo.
Okay.
Boo. A real nigga don't need no conversation. Hold on. Wait a minute. I see it. You see it. You nigga. First of all, I was raised not real nigga. I was raised the wrong way. First and foremost, boom. Okay, y'all got your little, what you call it? What's the spot?
Clitoris.
Oh,
a G-spot?
All right, what you call it? I want to stay with the show. What did you call it earlier?
Oh, the man in the boat.
All right, you got your man in the boat. All of
man in the boat.
All of them do. All of you do.
He comes out when he needs to.
Now, I was taught at age 15 before I even got started with it.
Okay, let's go.
You can make all the noise she wants. That's for your ego. But look at her feet, nigga. Her feet don't lie. Her feet don't lie. Yeah. They going this way, this way. You hit me from the back, it's paratoe, tippy toe. If she flat-footed, nigga, you ain't doing shit. And if she is satisfied, oh boy, it's a glow on her face, motherfucker. You can't even give it away. She's always happy because she's getting it right.
Okay, so you're looking for the response in her body to show you that.
Yeah, it's an action. See, all that talking, that's just talk.
Okay, but then are you doing different things for her to get to the place of being pleased?
Man, it's only so much you can do.
Yeah, but
That she
you got 2,000 things to do. You only got 5 tricks.
That's called knowing your person. That's called knowing your partner. I know what to touch to get it off. I know what make her eyes roll. I know what to do.
By doing, you're saying by, what is it, trial and error to see what her feet are doing?
I trial and error that fam you.
What? Say what?
35 years.
Is that what your degree was in?
Hell yeah.
BA, trial and error? That's
Me
your
and my
BA?
roommate had a chart. And with women naming what state they was from, we just plugged it all over the United States. I know what northern women like, southern women, western. Y'all special.
Okay, we got one, Chris.
They all got that.
Cousin got a question.
Hey, cuz, come on.
We got a lot to talk about.
One
We
time
haven't
for
even
the-
discussed
One
this.
time for my peeps. What's up?
Okay, let's go.
I am one for a good narration. Now.
Oh, you want for a good narration?
Narrate that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
A lot of
you want a
people
good
like
movie
to-
director?
Yeah, there you go. You know, some people like to sit down and watch porn. I'm not really into porn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
I would
either.
rather narrate my own real thing. You know, so I don't know if I'm alone, but you know, I think it's very healthy to talk to each other. You know?
Yes,
Oh, I know.
yes,
I would agree.
Oh, yeah, give it to the That's fine. Give it to me, Big Daddy.
I love that. That movie directing. Anybody ever done the movie directing where you could take instruction
Oh, my
with
God.
anybody?
Hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I like that. That did it for me. I like that. I gotta add that. It must be a Capricorn thing. I don't have a problem with that at all. I'll take
Could be bipolar
instructions.
thing, too.
A bipolar? What you trying to say? You've been diagnosing all night tonight.
I'm therapist.
Okay. Oh, we got another. We got another. Is that what's happening? Charmaine?
You had your hand up. I swear she did. You had your hand up.
Oh, you pointing.
Oh, hand up. Thank you. Hand up. Go.
Who had the hand up?
Please share. Teach us
Shut
something.
up.
Appreciate y'all in the back.
She like, I'm eating my fish.
Right,
please.
right. I mean,
No offense and things doesn't
I
mean.
actually was fully agree with him.
Oh, no, you can agree with him. That's fine. He needs 1 point tonight.
Thank you.
And I am a Capricorn, but I hate the talking during sex.
You hate to talk. So what do you like? There's not an all or nothing.
It's all about the body language.
You like to listen to the body
I like
language.
The nonverbal communication. That's what I like. And I like a man that knows how to read body language.
Thank you.
Okay, so question. Okay, so you got your one. That's fine. But the question is, how are you going to continue to try different things to figure out whatever it is that he likes with? Since you're not saying anything, you're just going to keep trying.
Right. So you can,
And you're going to eventually.
if you're in tune with body language, then you can figure it out as well. So I know what I'm doing.
Feels it.
And
So can I say? So agree with you. You know, I just got to go against them just because that's just what we do. But the truth is that you should read body language, right? To know what that whatever it is that they like. I would say though, that means you're being self-reflective. That would mean that whomever is the type of lover that you are, you would have to stay kind of like aware of what's going on at all times versus just being self-absorbed.
Correct.
Right? Because if you're just doing what you know to do to get what you want, then that's not, that you don't get any points that way.
Correct.
You might get off, but then that person is not pleased. So you would have to stay self-reflective, self-aware. What is it that they're aware of them? There's a lot going on. It's kind of sophisticated when it comes to that type of thing.
It is kind of sophisticated, but you know, it's the sensuality, it's the non-verbals, it's the body cues.
So give us a little one-on-one. I don't know your name, but Capricorn one-on-one of what you've learned what in terms of nonverbal that works. Like something that they do that you're like, oh, that's something that they like. When men do this or women do this, don't know what you
I
like.
have to give him points because the toes. I never thought about it.
For men or for women or for both?
For both.
It's always the toes.
Yeah, and you know, I think maybe men tighten up a little bit on it. You know,
Oh, to get a little tense when it feels good.
You can tell when you're pleasing somebody, and you can tell when you're hurting somebody, and you can tell that.
Although some like to be hurt, that's on here. That's a whole nother set. Some folks they enjoy the hurt, the pain.
Oh, that's
That was good. Thank you, boo.
Thank you, baby.
First time sharing. We love that. So tips. See, we can take notes. We need to take notes. Anybody got any more pointers for us that you know that they like it when? We take notes here. Anybody? Oh, they shy. This is one of the shy.
This is a good group. That's all right.
Shy topic. Okay. Let's go on. So, being sexually frustrated has to do with who initiates what. All right. So let me talk about what I've heard mostly from men is that their spouse, woman, partner doesn't initiate, meaning women do not initiate sex. They always feel like they have to. And it truly, I do understand there's like a whole like, when he wants it, I will, enjoy him when he wants it. He wants it more than I do, so I'm just here for him in this way of, but what about when you do? This literally happens all the time in relationships that I see, that the woman has been taught to not initiate because of her fear of rejection. Y'all ever heard of this before? And so she literally doesn't. Now you're thinking it. She's thriving. Y'all know that's my word. She's thriving while you're watching Family Feud at 9 or 10 o'clock. And you're thinking it, and he has no clue. Or she has no clue. Because you don't want to share.
Where they do that?
And you don't, where they do that at? It's a real thing about they don't initiate. So your partner may be sexually frustrated if you have a hard time initiating. I'm just giving a little pointers about why, just to be more self-reflective of your relationship. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I forgot about the being too shy. So you could actually be shy. Literally, sexually shy. That's the thing.
Find a shy person.
Find a shy person.
Y'all just be shy together. Goddamn it, hold hands and be shy.
And what are they doing it
Not
with?
gonna work.
No. Here we go again. You can't force it.
I'm shy.
If that's what she is, if she not into certain thing, well, goddamn it, she need to find a shy nigga that don't do nothing.
No, but the whole thing that would be the reason why they would be, okay, she got something over here.
So I'm going to bring the freak out the shy girl.
You gonna bring out the freak? Well, that's
It
the
ain't
thing,
him.
the freak.
It's not him.
She's shy. Let's not.
No, I ain't saying I'm shy, but I said two shy people ain't gonna work because they might not understand no sex.
I would agree. They both talking.
I think that's where the opposite attracts. Now, I think that's
Somebody has to pursue.
Nah, they equally yoked.
Don't use your one phrase you learned in the Bible. That's your one phrase you learned in the Bible.
Hold hands and read books together. That's what they're supposed to do. They both shy.
Okay, so we gotta talk about having sex. Busy doing life, trying to accomplish things. Kind of like what you're talking about with the attorney. So this is a real thing when it comes to what I believe. This could happen with women, but mainly men. That when you guys have like your eyes on the prize of whatever that is, of trying to accomplish something, sometimes you actually can forget what's going on besides you sexually. Because you're trying to buy the house, buy the car, start the business, and you're not thinking about sex. Anybody disagree?
Yeah, you focus on life, but I ain't.
Right, but I think it's because y'all as men have this kind of one-track mind, not to be offensive, but just in a way of, in a very narrow way. Sometimes you're about the goal versus to be able to juggle both.
No, I don't know them types. I don't know. 'Cause he got his own mind. It ain't gonna be never. I be focused on a lot of shit in my life, but my dick gonna get hard and somebody gonna get. He gonna get excited. And it's gonna be
Even while you're
I don't
accomplishing.
give a shit what I'm accomplishing. We gonna get some good.
Okay, so you do both.
Yeah.
Anybody found, and this I guess would be a male, or it could be a female with a male, where that when your guy is driven in some type of way or motivated to accomplish something, that they're not as sexually active. Anybody seen this? Okay, thank you. Appreciate that,
That's
promoter.
cool. That's cool.
You want to describe the reason why? You got the wife for me? Why you think that is? Okay.
Because we trying to make y'all happy. That's the main thing. You driven, you trying to pay for everything, make sure everything's good, everything's taken care of. Then you turn around and the woman is not happy because you're not there, you're not coloring, you're not doing all the stuff you need to do.
But in your mind, you're actually doing all of these other things to make us happy. But you don't do both.
Exactly. And a question on another note, because I'm so curious about this.
Oh yeah, it's happening. Go ahead, brother.
Why?
You don't want to say this all.
Yeah,
We got a notepad over here. Okay, go ahead.
I got a question. Why is it when men are tired and don't want to have sex, it's an issue? Like, we're cheating.
Yep.
A woman can say all the time, they're tired, they had a long day, blah, 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 but we're the ones that's worried about the bills, we're the ones that worried about picking the kids up, we're the ones doing all that extra stuff to make sure you're happy. But yet, we're cheating if we don't want to. Why? I'm just curious.
He sound like what?
That's a reality.
He sound like that was reality. No, that was real. I believe what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me first ask I think that was a great question. Let me first ask the audience. Why do you guys think there's kind of a bias about the woman being able to always not want to have sex without one back there? Not wanting to have sex and she's tired and it's understood, and then when the man says so, he must be cheating or something's wrong with him. I think that's a great question. She's right there. Go ahead, mama. Oh, yes. Tasha's in the building. We got 3 Tashas in here today. Attorney Tasha's in here. Let's go.
I think it's conditioning. Socially, girls are taught men want it all the time, to the extent that they're animals about it. So,
The idea that they don't want it now is like, oh,
yeah,
what's wrong?
That's one thing.
Okay.
Right? We're raised to men are horny dogs, number one. Number two, women are not prepared to weather sexual rejection. So that's
Ooh, come on. Weather. That's that intellect. Weather.
So it's sort of like a comeback, like, so what, you know what I'm saying? So what, you get.
Okay, so almost in a crazy way, this is horrible. That men's kind of muscle of rejection is always worked.
Oh, yeah.
But the woman's muscle of rejection is like, wait,
No,
hold on,
we're
it's
the
kind of
ones
weak.
that they say, you know, protected because they trying to get it all the time. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
deep.
And that probably goes back to why a lot of women don't initiate. You know what I'm saying?
Because they have the fear of rejection because they can't handle it.
Like, we're the pursuit only. So just keep them away unless it's, you know.
Wow, that was good.
Nobody teaches.
Oh, that was good. Hold on. Let me see if anybody else wants to answer your question. Anybody else want to answer the question of the bias? Anybody want to answer, or you can respond? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, you thinking something?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
That's like being the part you said earlier of being sexually frustrated. I met women that just all the time, no matter what you do, you can stand on top of this building and jump in them 20 times
You
an
said
hour.
jump in there?
And
Wow.
and they
Hold on,
still-
I stopped there. That was exciting. That was an exciting thought. I'm still there. Okay, I'm back. Oh, to jump in me, yes. Okay.
You can do all of the above and they still, like you say, sexually frustrated. We be frustrated because I'm tired. Like, why I can't be tired? Why I gotta keep going? Why I gotta jump off the top of a roof because you're not having, but then again, you must be doing something else because you're not doing
He's talking
enough.
for real. I wish we had a couch right here. We need a whole couch. This is real life right here.
That's some girls that were getting picked up in front of high school.
Oh no, we love this. You got an answer?
That's some girls that were getting picked up in front of high school because we were immature.
Nobody wants to help my brother. He is really letting us know that this is a real thing. Anybody want? Jacqueline? She got
What'd you say, babe?
She got something. Oh, hear what he said? Oh shoot, he said you could jump in it. I stopped there. So
Some women
even though you can jump
I said, she said something
We
about
still not
being sexually frustrated earlier. I said, why men can't get tired? Like sometimes women even jump off a roof 10 times in a woman in an hour and they still don't have enough.
Wow,
And she said,
wow, 10 times in an hour.
When you're frustrated too, I turn around and say, leave me alone sometime too. I can't cut them up and say, stop. I'm wrong. Damn, I'm tired too. You can't be tired.
Well, you can definitely be tired, brother. I don't know who this is.
Since he went down.
No, I'm thinking about the ladies, not just the ladies, or the ladies that make a man feel this way. That's not a good look. Oh, you know who they are. Okay. Speak. It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
That sucks that y'all don't have a room to
Those
just
were ones
say
that
no.
started early.
Those are the ones that started early.
Yeah, and now it's a little too much experience down there.
You talking about you can't find the wall? There are no walls.
Started so early because the teenage boys were immature, so they were getting picked up in front of the high school by the grown nigga. So now they're frustrated because they gave up all their fun life from 18 to 23. So every time sex is frustrating them because they got
I
turned off
actually wrote
early.
that down about the comparison because you've been so
you can
experienced.
jump into all you want. She's not gonna get off with all her little, whatever you call your little friend or your clitoris. They got it. But it ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
All the damn nerves been killed in it.
This was good. Facebook said, oh, you're in the building. Okay, Facebook question. She Slaughter said, sorry, it went away? Oh, okay, She Slaughter said, there we go. Seen an Amazon truck drive by and thought how inappropriate. Then I had to check myself. True story. What's happening?
Oh, they was getting.
She back to masturbation?
Yeah, she was getting a toy delivered.
Oh, a toy delivered?
Yeah, another dang delivered.
Oh.
Yeah. They get it from Amazon for the low. I heard.
Oh, okay. Got you. Thank you, She Slaughter Slater for actually watching. Okay, so let's go back to being experienced and having so many lovers or having a lot of sex or a lot of good sex. I don't know what that means.
Bro, a lot of sex.
That doesn't mean multiple.
That
could mean one person and a lot of
times. It could
times.
mean it was a bad experience and they frustrated from day one.
From the bad experience? Oh, from how they were initially introduced to sex.
Yeah.
Now that's the thing. How you're initially introduced to sex. We're not gonna go all the way to trauma, but that's the whole thing about childhood. And then to the point that you don't even enjoy it.
So that's going to be very difficult to be somebody's mate and make somebody
if
happy.
you do not get the help, but you can get the help.
Well, that's where you come in.
Yeah. There's healing beyond.
You're expensive. They don't
Brother,
get the
can
help.
you just come to the talk show and
I'm
get
sorry,
it?
boo. I'm sorry.
But the truth is that as long as they talk about it, that when someone does this to me, it reminds me of when my uncle did this at 9. That's what you can say out loud.
I was stopping
And if you do-
mid-stroke. That was scary shit.
But if it's your wife, okay, that's real.
No, we
But
wouldn't have got married. I don't need
what
to
do
know
you
all
mean?
that.
If you're
Traumatic.
What? That is traumatic, but she's sharing.
I won't have good sex with her.
She didn't say that she'll never be able to. It's just that when you do this, it reminds her of that.
I'm
You
sorry.
don't
Okay,
allow
yeah,
them
I'm
to.
sorry.
So you're saying, okay, so.
I'm glad I don't have. Let's just say I'm glad I don't have that problem. I wouldn't dare want a woman in mid-stroke. Don't do that. I was shitting her about me and Jimmy when I was 9. Fuck that. Fuck shit out of me. Oh, Jimmy did that to me. Stop it.
I did not say mid-stroke. I'm talking about when y'all having a conversation and you said, babe, I want to tell you something. Afterwards, I didn't say in the
You
mid-stroke.
gonna
Like
kill
in
the whole
another day.
world. You can't do no shit.
No, I do. No, you can't do it, but you do need to talk about it if it does come up for you. This is how real it is. Remember, like 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4. Boys and girls experience this. Which, of course, whatever unresolved childhood trauma will then affect, negatively impact possibly your romantic relationships. Because of how it was how you were introduced to sex. It would be the same as we talked about. A lot of boys have been introduced to sex by older women, like their mom's friends or the lady next door. So you actually learned how to have sex or perform oral sex or penetrate a grown woman while you were 13 because of your auntie. And that's also, we don't talk about that because at that point you're the man because you got a teacher,
That's
you know, or
society.
principal.
That's what we said.
True.
That's
However,
society.
they can also be just as messed up because they only see themselves as a sexual object. At some point, you're as good as what you got between your legs, and that's not okay. Especially for the black man. That's historical. That all races want the black man for what's between their legs. Now, all of them don't have the mandingo.
No, they don't.
However, the truth is the sexual object, that's the way they are seen.
course, that's what they
Like
see.
idealized. So that's not okay. The fact that you were taught about your own body through someone that was actually taking advantage of you. We can
Yeah,
agree on
because
that.
if a brother don't have the mandingo, then it's like you're not really black. You're not what I saw.
For the other races that
For the-
believe that.
yeah,
True.
yeah.
True. And some don't want that mandingo. Okay. Sometimes we try to walk in the morning. Okay. Sometimes everybody doesn't want to feel it all the way
In the throat.
in there. Yeah. Everybody in the truth. Okay, let's
Watch that.
see y'all.
Watch
We gotta
this.
talk about this.
But if you would have made me, that everything should fit.
No, I agree. So I'm agreeing with you. There's a
Don't know
whole.
how to get each other. It fits. It's
Oh,
a
isn't it?
perfect fit.
Sorry, it's calling.
It's a perfect fit.
Okay.
Nothing worse than one that don't fit. Oh God.
Okay, so the truth is there's a vaginal canal, right? There's a canal, right? A canal. Like a cylinder, like a cylinder. There's a canal, meaning our canal. We all have a certain
This is
size.
health class. We know.
Yeah, I know, but some people don't understand. When they wonder why they really like it long, it's because your canal might be hella long. But some other women might be super short and they can't, they can't even breathe anymore.
We'll find one that
Right,
fits.
but I think
if it
the
don't
idea- I
fit,
just
you
want-
must have quit. God damn it,
Oh
that's
my
what it is.
God,
I'm sorry.
oh my God. Okay.
I'm sorry.
But I guess I wanted to encourage those that this is why size doesn't always matter because we're forgetting
It's
about
size
the
for
canal.
everybody. There's one size
Right,
for
there's
everybody.
one size for
It's not a one
everybody.
size fit all. No, it's not.
Absolutely. So that's what I wanted to explain. Now, let's talk about this clitoris.
Talk about it.
Because the vagina really is complicated. So there is like I had a whole thing on this, but I don't think I'm gonna get to all of it. But it has to
Hey, people,
be.
they don't know where it's at by now. We in trouble.
No, we need.
Well,
A
go
lot
ahead.
of
I'm
people
sorry.
don't know. See, I think you're judging. Are you judging? You're judging.
I know it.
Okay, don't judge.
I'm so good. I know where it's at. I don't want to get no drink.
Did you say you're so good?
Yeah, I've been knowing where it's at for so long.
I get concerned.
It's
I
just
get
amazing
concerned.
to me that a nigga don't know where it's at.
But do you want to ever learn about something that you've never known before?
That's it? No, I'm good. No, I know what I'm doing.
This is the thing. That's the type of person. That's the type of person. We don't know what that is. We don't know the name of that. But everybody should want to learn something new, even after 20 years of being with the same man. I would actually say that would show some type of.
What, you gonna pull out a
adventure.
strap on me?
No.
You want to pull out a strap?
No, I don't want her to pull
All
out
right,
a
then.
strap.
I don't want none of that. What the fuck? What you talking about? Shit. We done did all we want to do.
He
We
in
know
his
what we
feelings.
like.
That's so cute. He in his
We
feelings. That's
know
what
what
happens.
the priest is like.
Let's talk about the clitoris.
Dress up. You gonna dress in costumes? Okay.
No, some people like. Anybody like costumes in here?
Oh,
Anybody like the what's it called? Role play.
God.
Not cosplay, but role play.
Shit, by the time
Okay, we got two.
By the time you finish role playing, you ain't even got to it.
You said it already in around.
Yeah.
I'm not really into the but I do. But there are some. Say for lingerie. Anybody love lingerie? So some women actually. I didn't know this. Some women enjoy wearing lingerie for themselves. Like they feel sexy in their lingerie, not just for him or her, but they're literally enjoying it for themselves, like the lace on their bodies and da da da.
Self-esteem.
So we're gonna talk about the clitoris. Are we ready? Okay. So let me talk about all the things that she can do. So there is a slit that we have over the vagina. Okay, that's the vagina, and then there's a clitoris, which is kind of a little small little penis. Some people think very small. Some are long and they actually stick out from the hood, and some are short and they are under the hood.
So
Like it's a whole hood. Like it's like.
It's like a bow tie, so tied in a knot.
Oh, some are long. Some are
Oh,
long.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Which sometimes those who have long clitorises, we won't like do a raise hand or anything.
No, we're not gonna talk
But
about
those
that.
that
Those are intimidating.
a lot of times they have the easiest way to get to stimulation and arousal because it's just you know.
This is all that meat.
It's all, yeah, the meat is just hitting. But then there's the ones that could be a short, you know.
What you got?
It could be short and then the hood, literally like a car, is
That's a
covering
technique
her.
for all of
So
them.
nothing's hanging out at all.
There's
So
little little
sometimes you
seed,
have to
got
pull back.
Suck it to you. The little seed. You got to suck it to you. You got the little seed. You got the little clit. You got a little clit. Then you
You
got
call it a seed? But the seed does grow. I like that you called it a seed. That's
where?
cute.
You got to find it.
Wow. Are you drowning in it?
You
or-
got to find it.
Oh, okay. I got concerned.
A lot of meaty down there.
It could be meaty, like thick, almost like actual penis. So there could be like girth, it could be long and skinny. So you're right, you know a little something.
What's our family?
Let's see, FAMU was a degree, BA in trial and error. Oh my God, I'll never forget that. Okay, so the clit, that's short, and that's the hood. Sometimes they have the hardest, those who have those type of vaginas, they have the hardest like form or ability to be stimulated and aroused. You guys get why though, right? Because it's kind of hiding under this piece of skin, like the meat that you're talking about, versus the one that is sticking out. Okay, so y'all might not, hopefully y'all are learning something. However, so it can grow, that's true what you said, but it can also be kind of like, it can also multitask. You ever?
For what? What you mean?
Clitoris can multitask.
Okay.
It can be aroused,
Yeah.
right?
Of course.
Always.
Of course.
But it can also like, it can also like seduce. Just
Say that again.
seduce. The clit can seduce.
By what? How?
As in by visual, the visual. Sometimes women don't realize that somebody, four brothers, they are visually stimulated. You
Yes, we are.
So just to look at it, sometimes for the ladies that forget to pull up the hood, that could be a, you know, some people think, oh, you have to do all the dancing and there has to be a pole and the twerk has to be right. I'm talking about they may just want to see.
So I'm just getting the so they just gonna stand like this. That's how they stand and that. So that all my homegirls just go. There's no lingerie, they just stand and just move it up and come on, Tosh.
Thank you. Go ahead. Clearly, that's not how it's gonna look.
All right, lay it
Can you
down.
go
Okay,
back?
I'm
Can you go
sorry.
back? She wants to.
She said she's laying down doing it.
Yeah, there's a lay. There's a. Oh my gosh.
What happens is a guy, if that's what they are into,
If they're into, because they want to see the pink. They might want to see the pink.
you want to see everything. That's all.
We open it up and see what it
So
says.
you're saying they should open it up. You don't think that we should open it up? Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
You know what? Okay, buddy. We
That's fine. That's fine.
See, Tosh, you went
I'm giving
there.
all.
You
Oh, I'm
went
going
there
all
earlier
places.
about the
We're going all
older
places
women,
tonight.
older men, where the
Older men,
difference
older
is.
women.
Where the difference is.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So I can tell it now. I'm grown. So I'm a September baby. So when I got to college, I was 17.
Yes.
There was a lady in the office. The joke on campus was she would get a freshman every year because her husband worked at night. She was 32 years old. I was the freshman. I'm 17. Everything you talking about, nigga, you can put your mouth here. She told me, she was teaching. And you do it here, the young girls are like that. You do it here, you turn them over. I was like, you're gross. But I mean,
You thought she was gross? It was too much. It was too
Because
much.
why? I'm 17, I'm a freshman. She picked me up in front of the dorm while all the other niggas in the dorm. Like, nigga, I'm the man.
Okay, so
but
you-
if that would have been a girl,
It would have been out of pocket.
See
But
that?
it still is out of pocket because you were the boy. It actually taught you a few things.
Oh, glory. Yes, it did. But now at 50 years old, I'm thinking that she would have been 63. Oh, shit.
Oh, what you think about it now? It's not gonna look the
I'm thinking
same.
about it now. It wouldn't look the same.
Okay. Frustration. I'm ready to go to. So that was the clitoral kind of
That would be narrow.
arousal. Oh, I forgot about it getting hard, but we may already know that. Okay. I'm here for this.
Sorry, go ahead.
How sexually frustrated are you? Now, there are 3 different ways to orgasm with women. Okay? Oh, sorry. Can we go back to the clip?
There are sometimes.
Okay, we ready. We need a mic. We need a mic.
There isn't too much of a play.
Oh, there is too much. Oh my gosh, you're right. Too much. Oh my gosh, that's on the right side. Too much stimulation. In your words, you say it.
I was just saying, sometimes it's too much. Some guys that's what they're focused on, and that's not going to do it for a lot of women.
No, you might need to calm
Every
down.
woman is different, and I think he keeps saying Northern women.
Yeah, he generalizes all the time, but that's okay. He has his wife, and that's fine for
That's
him.
perfectly fine, right?
But for those that are dating,
Some women do not like you to focus on that.
right? It can get you started. But don't stay there. Oh, they can't get you started. You don't want it to be touched at all.
I didn't say no. You said start it.
You don't need it to start there.
You can't start there.
Okay, so too much stimulation can also be a turnoff. Y'all got that? Take
Throwback.
note.
That's throwback. You
That's
have to work
throwback?
your way down.
Maybe that's also.
That's that.
Hold on.
That's also because you have those like you said, there's different I don't know, different lengths, different.
Yeah, the lengths. Yeah, the girth. It really happens.
So I guess similar to a man with
Penis. Oh.
the
Oh shoot.
yeah,
Oh, the circumcision.
the circumcision.
The circumcised skin. Oh, the circumcised versus sensitivity versus when it's circumstance.
You can't have that. Somebody do that on.
It's absolutely.
Right.
And you need to know.
Yeah, so just like circumcision, man, is a little, he makes come so fast, and that's not good either.
Well, sometimes we gotta go to work. Sometimes, 5 minutes we gotta go to work. Quickies aren't bad. Quickies aren't bad.
It's not good for a man to come so fast. But,
You mean in life?
For you.
Oh,
It depends on the woman.
Wait, are we saying, okay, wait, pause. I gotta ask this. Okay. We talking about snooze button from 7 o'clock to 7:05 because we all got to go to work by 8 or 9.
That's
You
called a
say,
quickie.
right, but she's saying you can't appreciate a quickie ever?
I didn't say a quickie, but you have to know. I mean, you say a quickie.
To appreciate a good quickie, 5 minutes and.
After a man coming too quick, that means he could be coming before you even come. That ain't gonna work.
That ain't my fault.
Good action.
Okay, Fred, go to Fred.
See, she got that good action. That good action.
Come on, Fred.
We started at the same time.
Oh my God! I'm gonna introduce you to.
We started at the same time. You heard him.
We're not even gonna introduce y'all tonight. We're not even gonna introduce y'all tonight. Okay, so Fred, wait, no, I got to go
It
here.
ain't my
Fred D. No, Fred.
Oh, Fred.
Yeah, it's happening.
Drag it
I'm
out.
trying to make that work feel dry. So, okay, let's go slow.
Tasha, you got to go to the meeting. I don't like standing over no nigga with my that shit ain't right. Now, I hold my black stick in front of a woman, but I ain't standing over a man like that. That shit ain't cool.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, I don't mind. Now, I hold it close to your mouth.
No, don't do that.
Because it
But
actually,
if a woman doing it, it's different.
Oh, it's different? That's fine. You ready to talk to me? We appreciate you coming. This is what it's all about. Okay, so have you always been this way where you didn't mind climaxing before your partner?
It shouldn't take long.
Okay, what shouldn't take long? Her climaxing or you
Come
climaxing?
on, let me.
Okay, so is it all about you, sir? Okay, so when is it about her? Okay, so you do climax second. But I thought you said it ain't your fault if you climax. That's what you started with. A man comes too quick, and you said that's not. Okay. Okay, I think she was saying if it only takes 5 to 10 minutes, and she knows what he's doing, meaning if he climaxes fast. Oh, he's saying you got that wop. Okay, we're talking about to allow yourself to allow her to climax, even if. Well, okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, say it on the mic.
Why she got to come first?
Okay, so if you come first, okay, are you able to stay up until she can climax herself? Sir. Oh, what do you mean why? She's not done. So sometimes when he finishes, sometimes not all. After
You say something about a quickie?
yeah, we're talking about a quickie. I can appreciate a good quickie. She cannot. Right? So we got to. You can't appreciate the quickie, the
Quickie is for the
climax.
man.
He gotta stay hard enough for.
Quickie is for the dude.
After the climax, he goes
I'm
down.
gonna be honest, Tosh. Quickie is for a man. We're not.
It can be for a woman.
We can't. No.
What you mean? If your man knows what he's doing, we can all be.
Babe, if we just jumped out, if we just whoa, time out. A technical quickly. Okay, you said 7 to 7:05.
I'm saying,
All right, you
snooze
see,
button is like
okay. So get what? Somebody, let's say somebody jumped out the shower
just jumped out.
and you catch a boom bam. We're not going through the whole motion. That's you looking out for your man quickie time. A lot of times. It's hard to get you off that.
No, that's a bias. It's hard to get us off because that may be what your woman's doing. But some women know how to have a
So you just talk about clitoris.
Right,
So we ain't eating nothing. We ain't eating.
Clitoris,
So, okay, so what about
clitoris
clitoris?
or vaginal? So all women do not love a clitoral stimulation.
All right, then what's good?
Some love
I'm
a
doing
good
good.
penetration.
We straight. You
Not
right.
everybody loves penetration.
It
It's all
is.
different.
Penetration quick and
Okay,
good.
so you talking
all
about
that clitoris shit
right,
ain't
but
happening.
sometimes you can also perform oral sex and be done in 5 minutes. But your woman may not be that clitoral. She may love the vaginal penetration. This is like a whole. I feel like this is like a pinball machine. Go.
Like both.
Then it's gonna be a quickie.
We gotta understand that this snooze button from 7 we got to wake up these kids and take them to school.
So at 7:06.
Kids, no kids, gotta go to work.
So at 7:06 she don't come. She mad?
Is she mad? Oh, she might be mad. She might be mad. If you climax. Now, are you mad? The question though is, if she didn't climax by 7:05, if she didn't climax, ready? Stay with me. Stay with me. If she didn't climax by 7:05, are you upset that you didn't get her there? Because it sounds like you're making everything on her.
No, I ain't upset.
So you're not a really selfless lover, are you?
No. What I'm saying, if she say, well, I'm giving you something for 5 minutes, you got 5 minutes.
She giving you something. I said, we experiencing. You ain't getting gifts. This ain't Christmas. We're talking about 5 minutes. We are expensive.
Quickies is not a week thing.
It's not. It's not. Men initiate quickies.
Are you guys kidding me?
Women, you just hold up.
Wait, y'all are saying.
Hold up. For a whole hour. Wait, for an hour. For an hour, women talk about how we like to be stimulated. We like to be.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Romance. Sometimes. But okay, but not all women know how to climax in 5 minutes. I'll give you.
Thank you.
Not all women, but you can.
But a man damn sure do. All men damn sure do.
Okay, but there are plenty of women that know how. That's all I'm saying. That
Get up out of there. Come on now.
who initiates the quickie? It depends on the one that's ready. It might be the men. It's not all or nothing. I'm telling y'all. It may be majority. I want to give y'all some women that really enjoy themselves like sexually.
In 5 minutes, yeah. In 5 minutes, I know a lot
I'm
of
hearing some
women.
repression.
I love that. In 5 minutes, I know a lot of women love it.
Okay. It's got it. Hold on. No, I don't know if I want to go back there. I don't know. Are you gonna answer his? Can you hold it? Can you hold it so we can answer the last thing that you commented on? Okay, we're still on that. Okay, let's go.
I just want to understand what you're saying. But I think some of our men, we're not going to call names, have had some limited experiences. And they may be a little close-minded in assuming that all women are the same. However, I just want to understand that I'm not talking about quickies. I'm talking about, regular sexual experience, however long it's taking. Okay, that's really what she meant. She wasn't really talking about.
Yeah, that was me. I said quickie.
Yeah, quickie just kind of came up.
Yes.
Are you saying that it's okay for the man to climax and the woman not to climax? No. Like, it's just not something. You're not saying that's the part that we thought.
No.
It's not your
that.
fault.
No.
If she doesn't come and you do, because that's why everybody was like daggers in the
No,
But you're not saying that.
That
So you're
messed
not
up.
all the way selfish.
We got stuck on the
Only
quick.
at 7 a.m.
We got stuck on the quick.
Only at 7 a.m. Freddie. Okay, we're coming. Okay. Okay, we appreciate you being here.
So let me understand this straight, because there are two levels. The levels to this, right?
Oh boy.
So
It's levels.
My dog.
there's levels. So level one, the man has to get right? So the woman is prepping, right? So while she's prepping, he decides to go for level one, like get out the way, so we can go ahead and get ready for round two. Because round two is where.
So the fact that round two is an option, okay? So that's not for everyone, but that's a blessing, okay? For if she still wants to do you and not too tired.
One time for the corner store.
Okay, go ahead. The fact that everybody can't do round two. When it's done, it's done. You go to sleep, have a cigar, and it's a wrap. But some can. So keep going. I just wanted to go to that.
So if I'm talking about gentlemen now, so let me keep it distinct. So if a gentleman is able to go 1, 2, and however many that it takes, and she's long-winded, call her long-winded, right? So if he's able to keep up with her, but he has to have a discharge every 10, 15, 35, 1 hour later, is that okay?
Oh, that would be okay. As long as you can continue until she's done.
That was a bonus?
That was a bonus? But you know what? It has to be frustrating when she's long-winded. So I want to go to what the actual topic is. That it would be sexually frustrating. He said, Freddie, you still talking? Okay. What you say? What's going on? You rubbing your chin? You okay?
I'm coming back there. You said hell yeah?
Yeah,
You don't like a long-winded broad, huh? You don't like her.
I mean,
You don't do nothing. You
you don't have to do that no more. We got them rules.
oh, what happens at 50? Tell us at 50. I'm 40. Tell me what's happening in 10 years. Tell me what's happening.
3 hours.
Oh, it takes longer when you're older? What's the 3 hours?
Young, you go 3-4 hours.
yeah, beat the brakes
Oh, okay. So we're not 20 anymore. Just get done with this. We got things to do.
You know what the mission is?
Yeah, you know.
But the frustration could be with someone that's long-winded, which also would go back to a woman that doesn't always know how to climax
Dr.
quickly,
Tasha.
who doesn't know her body
Dr. Tasha.
possibly all the way, who had to get past
Dr.
her own
Tasha.
repression. Yes.
When Michael Jordan was 25, he was dunking on people. When he was 35, he was scoring a different way, but he still was scoring points. And he still was winning championships. He just wasn't as aggressive. He couldn't, he couldn't play the whole game. He had to sit in the bench and get his breath.
He had to take a water break.
Yeah, he had to take water breaks and shit. He couldn't play the whole 48 minutes like he used to. But he still was effective. He still was effective.
Is that frustrating? I think that must be frustrating when your penis don't work like it used to.
But shit, the women shit dry quickest.
No.
Who you talking to?
No. I didn't say.
Don't even talk about no man.
I didn't say.
Shit, y'all the ones that run out of
It
gas.
don't work at all.
Yeah, the women run out of gas first.
I'm actually,
Yeah.
no, I'm dead serious. Let me rewind. I know I talk straight.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it literally doesn't work how you used to. So you enjoy to do it, jackhammer, it works better and you know what to do with it. But the truth is, do you say your age, sir? How you doing, Brother Callie?
All right.
Okay, how old are you?
67.
Okay.
Looking good.
You still getting it in?
Absolutely.
Nah, so you gonna answer my question? I'm assuming. The idea is it okay? No, I'm gonna you say your comment first, and then I'm gonna go do my thing.
I wanted to respond to what this brother was saying in terms of, longevity.
Okay.
So once you're in your 20s or 30s, you don't have to put in the same type of work that you do as you get older. But when you get into your 50s and 60s, you can still enjoy a frequent, intensive, enjoyable sex life, but you got to put in the work.
But the work is okay. So putting in the work is different.
Putting in the work is being in the gym, eating right, getting.
Oh, get your energy up. Is that Red Bull, or is that you're talking about that internal, just like you're building yourself up to be endurance, your stamina?
No Red Bull. I'm talking about eating right, sleeping right, and exercising on a consistent basis.
Because that will come out in the bedroom.
Absolutely. See, an old Ferrari can still run if you maintain it properly.
Glory.
That's true. Get them oil changes and rotate your tires.
You got to get the oil change. Get a tune up. Get your transmission listen.
Why you sound like you about to take up an offering?
My dog.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I just felt the spirit of the spirit.
I appreciate you sharing that. I know, I can tell.
The spirit.
The choir's not going to sing next.
And we ain't looking for
So,
offering.
is it frustrating? I'm not saying anything about ED, erectile dysfunction. I'm saying knowing what you did at 25 and knowing how it works at 63. Is it frustrating?
Well, just like what the brother was saying, you do different things at different times, but as long as you have the energy and you're in the type of shape that you need to be in.
So it doesn't get frustrating as long as you put in the work. But in your mind, so psychologically, it doesn't bother you that it don't do what it used to do like it used to do. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. It's still going to go down. Okay. He's getting it in.
Getting close to the holidays. Sugar daddy season.
Okay.
It's close to the holidays.
Okay.
Sugar daddy season.
Did you get your feelings spread?
Work, right?
I'm really
If
confused.
they get off 5 o'clock, what they do?
5 o'clock?
Deal with the kids.
They leave at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Oh, leave. Okay, yes. The world before pandemic, yes.
Say we have a quickie for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. You still on this quickie?
Why do they use the same energy?
Why don't they use the same energy as what? Wait, tell me. I don't get it. Elmire said it's not that she's long-winded. Arousal for the average woman takes about 20 minutes. Oh, I'm about to talk about that, Elmire. Okay, thank you. It's true. The average woman takes 20 minutes to get there. The average man takes 32 seconds. Meaning to be aroused. meaning the arousal
That's
time
dick hard. Boom.
to get to
You
not 20
mean
minutes.
arousal mean dick bam. That's home.
No, not to climax, to want to.
All right, they just want to get it going.
So that sometimes, which I thank you. That's so true. That 20 minutes to get her there. But for you to think that it's long-winded to me is kind of judgmental. But she's making sure, right? For you to think that's long-winded, it's like if you wanted to go faster, maybe you should go find a man.
I've been blessed.
Okay? Because that's how deep this thing goes. We always want to talk about what's wrong with her that she can't come. If you were with a woman that we just said her average time is 20 minutes to get there, are we mad at her? Or, you didn't like that?
Are you what?
Yeah, I didn't like that. That's all right. This is what I do.
Ain't no big deal.
No, I'm just saying sometimes, if you say that when men complain about women always need to be talked to. Well, men don't. So why choose the other gender? Because you're mad that we're on another planet. You chose us.
On a lighter note, to that switching for women. Now, women are lucky.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about
women
being in
are
the
lucky
lifestyle, family, however you want to call it.
They can go switch.
What you talking about?
Switch dicks. They can switch dicks.
They can switch dicks?
My stud friends can switch penises. They don't have one. You said switching genders and doing the girl on girl, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so guess what? After every girl, they can go switch.
You mean switch the strap?
Damn right, they can switch straps. You're not going to... Sis,
oh, he's jealous.
Sis, do you keep...
She said she like longevity.
Do you keep the same... hold up. I'm dead ass. I got friends. My cousin, all of them. When y'all break up, don't you switch penises?
I think it's only appropriate.
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay, because of the same juices were on the last one.
You're right. Or she might not like the big one. She might not like the same size as the last one did. I don't have that option.
Some don't want to be penetrated either, don't forget.
I don't have that option.
Some just want to be...
They got to take what I got. I wish I could switch.
What do you want your next one to look like?
Who knows? But I can't pick mine. They can pick. I'm stuck with what I got. I'm stuck with what I got. No, I don't think this is that. That's not fair. Yeah,
okay, you had your hand up like 80 years ago. Do you remember what you wanted to share? Okay, so we got brother. Okay, we got Jersey in the building, y'all. Anybody else from Jersey? Thank you for coming. Okay, so it's a crazy showing. Can you believe we do this at a restaurant? Just like, you can believe it? Okay, you can appreciate it. I appreciate that. That's why we do drive-bys. Okay, whatever you wanted to share, you have the floor.
Okay, I was saying that being an open-minded man, I realized that when you're in a relationship with someone...
He's giving me Barry White. Y'all like that? He's doing it for me right now. I like this. This voice is doing it for me. Okay, the microphone is active. Go ahead.
Being an open-minded man, I realized that when you get with a woman, sometimes it's not a perfect world. So whenever you're with her and something doesn't play out like you want it to, I'm happy to see her satisfied sometimes.
Right, that's a true attentive lover that you really want to be a pleaser.
I know it's going to come back around in the future.
That's right. It comes back around.
Come on, Jersey.
It comes back around.
If you please her.
Of course.
Are you taking notes? Are you taking notes? Go ahead. I appreciate that.
So sometimes it's good to just get dessert and move on. So when a man gets his picky, right? There are days when the woman says, come get your dessert before you get your dinner. Is that okay?
Oh, I love that. That was a good one.
You want to keep them happy?
You like that? You like that? A good dessert before dinner? I like that. I got that. You taking notes up here? That's fine. I like that, to get the dessert.
Attentive.
And eat all the dessert, too. Don't leave no crumbs on the plate, okay?
All the dessert. So, for the record, that was you. For the record, it's a compromise and then a sacrifice, right? The differences, right? So you have to decide which one you want. If Monday is going to be dessert time, then you get your dessert. If Tuesday is going to be a quickie, then we know who it's all about. So you can decide you can decide if you're going to put it on the schedule, or if you decide to just,
Sometimes grown folks do put it on the schedule.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, so what time do you get home? Okay, that's a real thing.
Now, Tosh,
I'm going to ask him a question because...
Go ahead, brother.
I'm going to ask him a question because over time, I found out that going to the gym keeps me right. And I can tell it's going to pay off for a little while longer. So I'm going to keep going to the gym. So the question is this. At what age should a man decide to go to the gym so that they can make sure they're satisfied?
Now, do you share your age?
No.
Okay, you don't have to if you don't. I don't want to give you like that. Do you want to share? Oh, go ahead.
I'm 49.
See what I'm saying? So in your mind, you haven't gotten to the place to need to? Is that why you asked? To start going to the gym, the way he's explaining it.
Period. That's
Sexually making sure you get there, do you think it's about to be that time because you're 49? Or do you feel like it should have already happened? What do you think to the question you asked before I have him answer?
Personally, I like to work out. I've been an athlete all my life. I don't know anything.
So you've been having endurance for a long time.
Yeah.
We got it.
They've run from me, so.
Okay.
My 75-year-old Jamaican neighbor, he said, weed, water, fruits, and vegetables.
What is weed, water, fruit, and vegetables?
That's what keep him right for everything. He said fights immune and keep him sexually active. He do it. He said in that order: weed, water, fruit, and vegetable. He don't exercise. He plays soccer and everything.
Okay. Are you sharing?
He be in the yard playing soccer with his friends.
Was he about to share? I just saw
He
you
in better
standing
shape
here.
than me. Shit.
I was just so confused with the whole him, the gentleman, the time, all of the extra, all that extra time. You the man, bro. Because I'm 50 years old. I'm 50.
Look at all this 50 up in here tonight.
50. Yes, 50.
I can do just what you could do if you was 25 without nothing, and I don't go to the gym. I don't eat no damn vegetables, not too many of them.
Oh, shit.
What we saying is, by 63, you might have to. I think that's what he's saying. You might have to.
But I don't get it. I'm with him. The 5-minute stuff in the morning, the quickest stuff in the evening, that's for a man. Now, the woman getting dessert, all that, yeah, I'm with all that. The woman's supposed to get whatever she needs at any time.
I gotta help the brothers that are in the building. For women that can be completely honest. Anybody in here that can make sure that they get to the finish line within 5 minutes? If you can raise your hand. Okay. There are at least 5 out of 20, but that's a fourth. That would be 1 out of 4. So when y'all say all, women can get there in 5 minutes versus the 20, which is the average. So don't think.
Not all. I'm saying when you said a quickie, we initiate the quickie. When we say you want a quickie, it's us. No one ever came in the morning and said, give me something.
We want to. I want to ask you if you're married or single, but if you were single, we gonna find you some that can. I'm gonna just go and send them to the house so you can learn that all women are not the same.
I got a very nice big house. And I just got married on the 29th in Vegas, so I'm good with my house. Trust me.
Talk about the word. Okay. He said he got a big house. He got a few. He got 3 or 4 bathrooms. You know what that means, y'all. He got 2 living rooms. Okay.
Fuck that PPP.
Hey, he got a big
I
house.
had money before the PPP loan, nigga. Yeah, real nigga. Got real money. And my people.
I love it. Okay. You ready? I know you have to hit it.
I want to answer this brother's question here. He said, at what point do you feel that you need to put in that work? Well,
Oh, yes, I did. That's true. Thank you.
all right, so when you lay off for, let's say, 6, 7, 8, 9 months, because sometimes we get off track, and you can tell the difference in your performance in the bedroom, and then when you know you go back, and you can see you regain what you lost, then that's when you know it's that time to keep it going.
Okay, so when there's a little lack.
Yeah, Mother Nature.
Okay.
Mother Nature
I wanted to make a
undefeated.
process comment. That in psychology, that means there's something going on here that I want to say out loud. So we're not sharing. You know why that is? Because we are taught as women to repress ourselves sexually. So even to talk about it out loud would be like, oh my God, I can't believe this is on live. But women could actually teach other women. I don't care about elder to younger, because sometimes younger folks can teach our elder women, right? But this is, are you guys noticing this? Because it's okay for the brother. I'm not saying all women are the same. There's plenty of us that have been liberated. I'll say that word. I know I am one of them. But the truth is, I just wanted to make a process comment of who's talking the most. Y'all get what I'm saying? And I get that we as women haven't been taught or nurtured to say, it's nothing wrong with being sexually free or knowing yourself as a sexual being, which doesn't make you a hoe. That's all I wanted to say. Yes, ma'am.
Hold up.
Come on, Doc.
What you say about your liberation?
I'm saying sometimes we need to be liberated from all that repressed bullshit.
Also, don't tell me.
Historically,
let's go ahead and
there's
pass
a
the
whole
mic. Go ahead and tell me who all you done fucked.
genital mutilation.
Tell me who all you done had sex with.
What you want to know?
Yeah, the girls don't want to know that. See, you will do that, but they're not going to do that.
But that's because
Oh, let's talk about, let's get unrepressed.
Okay. But I'm not saying liberate yourself and there's going to be, they have to
What's
feel
your liberation?
possible
What does
judgment.
liberation say
But there
again?
will be, listen to the liberation.
Go ahead.
It will be to know that I am a sexual being and there's no shame.
Oh, then you do. But
Yeah.
they won't say it on that camera. You say it.
What I'm saying
You'll
is,
say it loud and proud.
but I'm not saying
See that step up? You will say it loud and proud.
Right,
but the rest of us feel suppressed.
but not all.
But you liberated.
No.
Don't let them know how liberated you are on the screen and tell them how liberated you are. How many little niggas you done let loose up in there?
Okay, pause.
How many done let loose
I don't
up
know
in
where
there?
this is coming from. This might be the
Liberated.
I'm not sure.
Liberated. That means you're going to tell us who you had sex with, because a man will do it, right?
No, that's not what we... Pause.
Yeah, what is liberation? Help us.
Okay, liberation that I was responding to is the fact that in the room, it's okay, that's what happened.
Go ahead, liberation means what?
In the room, I was noticing that men were talking more about
Of course we are, because it's no big deal to men.
Right, because historically, women were literally like we were seen as something.
So history changed tonight?
No, I'm saying that why not start changing history and
because we can't. Society did that. No,
that's the whole. That doesn't even make sense. I'm not
okay,
sure.
no problem. Then go ahead. Be liberated. Tell us that.
What I'm saying is that's the whole point of why we do things like drive-by therapy, so that we can see that it's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. Tell us about all your people. We want to know. Yeah, the men want to know. Let us know.
Because then that would mean that you're wanting to keep women in a box.
Well, you just said society does that. I'm not society. I don't care what you tell me. But the reality is...
These women that I know specifically right here, these three...
Well, drop that mic right there and tell them. I want to hear it. Give up the mic and let them do it. Give up the mic and let them do it. Let's talk about their liberation. We heard about you. Let's talk about their liberation. I want to hear it.
There's no point in this room where we ask men, how many women have you had sex with?
No, because you just said...
How in the world
No, boo. Let me regress from what you just said. You said the men been talking the whole night, right?
I'm talking about on the microphone.
Well, they haven't, right? For a reason. Because society says they can't talk about it.
And I'm sharing in a way that I want to set them free.
But let them be
know
free.
that they
Well, don't tell them no more. Let them be free. I want to see if it works.
But your aggression right now, somebody. Okay.
Oh my God! They know I'm a comedian. It's not aggression. I want to pass the night and hear about their liberation.
But if
You're
they
comfortable.
want to be liberated, this wouldn't feel like it was safe to be liberated.
Oh my God!
You just created.
I'm threatening.
No, you literally just said tell us how many people
This
you
is
had sex with.
threatening.
I'm not responding.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
I'll talk slowly.
Okay, so I already know what's going on right here. Y'all are my girl, okay? And I know that maybe he's never been around as many women that can set themselves free, or have already set themselves free to help set other young sisters free, or women that are our age, okay?
Set it free.
So, I'm gonna come here, which is where we
There we
are.
go. Let's set it free.
Okay. I don't even know if you remember what you was going to share. But that's okay, because to me, that represents a percentage in our world. Which is what keeps us silent. That right there is what would keep us silent.
But let's set it free.
But y'all already know why we do drive right there.
That's right. Set it free.
Okay, so, are you ready?
Yes.
No pressure, Doc. You ready?
I was actually going to say that we are liberated. You just got to ask them the right questions. So what do you want to know?
I don't want to know nothing because the men talk all night. So you said, Tasha said, beautiful. You know, you're my partner. I'm responding to what was said. I'm responding to what was said. What was said was the men are talking tonight because women are taught to suppress themselves and not talk about being liberated.
Right, so
I just told Tasha, let them be liberated and talk. So talk about whatever, because the men been talking all night from what Tasha just said.
Right.
Right? Because I listened.
But how many people they've had sex with is
okay, that has nothing to do with anything. Let's talk about liberation.
Okay, so being liberated as a what do you mean?
What does liberation talk about?
One time in here did we say how many people have you had sex with tonight?
Beautiful.
This is amazing.
Tasha, hold on. I'll give you an example. Hold it, time out. I'll give you an example. I talked about when I was 17 and had sex with a 31-year-old, right? Because I talked about it. Because men can do that. Women, because beautiful. Beautiful. Wait a minute. I'm giving the example, sweetness. Men talk about it because we're taught to. You're not. They've been talking all right. You said it, boo. Men been talking all right. You said it.
You are taught.
Y'all are not talking to me.
Right. You're just right. Right. But I think the point of it is that men should be room and help us to feel safe enough to share.
That's why we do the show. They should talk about it.
Right.
You talking about it and nobody else
How it
will.
came across aggressive.
No. They know what it is and aggressive.
Okay. So I'm coming over there. Well, if there was a commercial break, that would have been a commercial break.
We don't know the question. She talked about being liberated, but we don't know the question. She talked about being liberated. And women should talk about it.
She said, ask the question.
But guess what?
She doesn't mind.
Guess what? Liberation differs to each woman. Liberation to you might not be liberation to her. What liberated you might not be what liberated her.
Exactly.
Got that?
Yes. But liberation doesn't mean if you ask me a question, I can give you an answer. So you're telling us to be liberated. You didn't say to the men, be liberated.
No, but we were talking
there was
about
a
that.
question that was posed to them, and they answered it. So ask me a question. That's all I'm saying. They posed a question to the men. They answered it. But no question has been posed to us.
Ask them a question. If you brought up liberation in women, bring up a question that they can answer.
My question, I'll use the same question I used with him. As you have aged so gracefully.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm coming to you, I promise. Would you say that you have become become sexually frustrated because she doesn't work the same as she did maybe when she was 15 or 16? However, even in this question, as I'm saying it out loud, women become even more, they enjoy sex more as they get older, between that age 27 and 45. That's the statistic.
Okay. But they're going to answer. Can they answer?
45. Yeah,
That's the
so
question.
in terms of 20s, 30s, and 40s, if I can say that you're in somewhere in your 40s, that the idea is, how has it changed and is it sexually frustrating?
Okay, first of all, I'm 54.
Yes.
And but it has changed for me because as I've grown older, I've become more sexually competent. I know my body. I know what I need. What's frustrating is that men think because they did this for Susie and Joe and this, that is going to work for me. And it's not going to work for me. Okay? And then when I try to give a little gentle direction, the ego's getting high. You telling me what to do, how to do, when to do it? Okay, no, I'm not going to tell you how to do and what to do. Just close the door behind you. Anything else?
Thank you. That was a beautiful answer.
In addition to this, as from 20s, 30s, 40s, decades of, I'll be back. I promise. Okay.
Yes.
I am not at all frustrated. I'm 50 years old.
Beautiful.
I know exactly what I want.
Yes.
I have no problem telling the man that I'm with,
Yes, ma'am.
this is how you satisfy me. How do I
Thank you.
satisfy you? It's all about communication.
Yes, it is.
And I'm open to, well, there's certain gray areas. Children, dogs, no. But I'm open to anything else.
Thank you, beautiful.
Enjoy having sex and have no problem with trying anything that I need to try to satisfy myself and my man.
Thank you, beautiful.
Come on.
Now.
So I have a question about how has it progressed? 20s, 30s, 40s. If you could think about you as a sexual being in your 20s versus 30s and 40s, and how it has changed.
In my 20s, I was trying to be a good girl. Because that meaning don't masturbate, go to church, don't have anything that's not missionary.
Glory.
Just be a good girl, a good Catholic girl. And in my 30s, I was raising my children and chasing my profession. In my 40s, I was transitioning. Is this what I really want anymore? Now that I'm in my 50s, I am free.
Yes,
and I'm just going for it all.
Yeah.
I love it. So sex can actually get better as we get older, from 40 to 50? Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Because it definitely is better at 40 than 30. I would give anybody that. As a woman, I don't know if that's the same same as a man?
A woman, I gotta say that.
Okay.
I gotta say this because I dealt with a woman. I thought it was just because of my age. I like my profession is a lot of young lady. But boy, a 42-year-old woman, I was afraid.
She turned you out?
Yeah, because I'm like, damn, I didn't know.
And you married?
40-year-old.
Is that the one you married?
She's 37, but close enough. I didn't know. I thought that you had to be like young to do all that extra, all that. The 42, 43, your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool game.
Ooh, got him cussing. Yes, some good cussing sex. Yes. Okay.
I had to do something real quick.
I'm coming.
Because here we go again.
Okay, go ahead.
You were talking about frustration and women finding men to make. I just Googled the numbers again. Men to women ratio. Way more women in the world than men. So when woman leaves guy, the numbers say it might be harder for her to find another person. I just looked up the numbers. I'm just telling you. Beautiful, I know. I said sleep with you to get sex, but settle down. Does he want? Does he want a relationship?
We got 50 and fabulous. Is it midnight yet? It's a birthday.
Okay. No,
Go ahead, beautiful.
So you're saying the numbers means that I cannot find somebody?
No, I didn't say you couldn't. I'm just saying it's harder because the numbers say maybe it's 1 to 8. It's 1 to 8, and that's not even throwing in the ones in jail and the ones that don't even like women.
How many women are willing to sleep with you when you leave here right now?
Shit, plenty of them because there's more women.
Not because
There's a bunch of them.
No.
And I look good.
Almost every day. Every day somebody's offering the suck, whatever. Why are they offering the suck?
You a good looking 50-year-old.
She said every day they're trying to suck on her.
There's some women nobody looking at. There's some women that men nobody offering.
She dropped the P word at 10:30.
You're a beautiful 50-year-old. You're a good looking 50-year-old. It ain't happening for everybody.
She said every day they try
That's
to
good.
suck on
What you
her.
do?
I'm a single woman and they figure that I must need some sex.
Yeah.
So
No way you're frustrated.
every day. Okay?
They be like, no way you're frustrated. You single, good looking, no way.
So the question is this. The question is this.
Yes, beautiful.
Why are all these men offering oral sex all the time? That's what I want to know.
They feel like nasty. I don't know.
No.
They raised wrong.
He's feeding himself over here. Just talk about it. It's 2 hours in. He can't take it. 2 hours in, he can't.
Thank you, young brother. He got muscles.
He said, where's my clip?
He look like he's still getting.
He said, he can't do it. 2 hours. He talking. Okay. Okay. No, sir. You're not about to take a sip on this sweat.
Let's go, big dog. Let's go, big dog.
Like 2 minutes ago.
Come on, big dog.
What was it? Is it what she said or what he said?
The truth.
You wasn't ready for her to drop the P word? You wasn't ready?
Like Auntie Bot there, like.
You wasn't ready? Okay. Anything you want to share about hearing that every day she is offered oral sex? I mean, is it at Exxon? Is it at Chevron? Is it at Wendy's, Walmart? Where you at? Why are they offering oral sex to her? I mean, she fine. Maybe because she fine.
I don't know what nigga you got. Yeah, they raised wrong.
Wait, they was raised wrong because they want to.
You can walk into a woman and ask for oral sex. Hey, let me eat.
Like that. You don't start with that.
Yeah, he working in jail.
He is still feeding himself. Okay, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going anywhere right now. Please put words to these sweat bubbles. He is so.
Get a little warm. Go ahead now.
Zoom in, Stefan. Zoom in. Oh, it's the drinks.
Get the drinks.
Okay, can anybody answer her question? Why does everybody want to suck on?
I don't know what part of time you live in, girl.
On her. It ain't just her. I'm sure there's somebody else that could co-sign.
I'm going to ask you a question, but I want to put it a little bit different because I think Chris was maltreated a little bit. I'm gonna explain why. Let me explain why. Because you just said men hit on you every day. And they go as far as to say they want to go ahead and have some dessert. Men do
a little snacky snack. Hey!
So men feel comfortable doing that. Women do not.
No. Shit.
Huh? What? Look, I don't hear women. I don't hear a society where women say,
"Oh, we can't wait to put our mouth around it."
Yeah.
Boy, let me suck your
Not publicly, but we
No,
might
she
tell
can do
her
that.
that.
If she likes that, if she's into that.
So that's my point. My point is, publicly, men can do that and it's acceptable. Publicly, women are frowned upon.
Would you say that's trifling though? The fact that that is publicly okay? Oh, you would say it's trifling.
I would not co-sign on that.
Okay, it is inappropriate.
It is inappropriate. But let me go back to.
She said plunge every toilet.
Okay. So before we plunge the toilet.
Before we plunge the toilet.
Before we do that.
Eat the groceries.
And eat the groceries. Yes. Tossing the salad. We haven't talked about that. Come on, groceries. Okay.
So women over 40.
You don't need corn. This Freddie right here. Freddie don't need corn, broccoli, asparagus.
Make sure you're clean, though.
Jesus.
Make sure you're white right now before you talk about all that shit. Make sure you're white.
Nothing wrong with groceries.
So
we talk about folks that like groceries.
Everybody likes groceries.
They should.
No.
Not everybody. They should.
Maybe their spouse is frustrated because they don't eat the groceries. Easy. We forget about that part. Oh, he gotta go smoke today. They just dropping out. He's sweating. He's leaving. He's gonna have a wonderful with him. We can handle these kind of sessions.
So I'm liberated. So I don't mind talking about this. It is what it is. So when a woman says, "Oh, let me ask you a question. Why do men feel like it's okay?" Chris answered it. You are.
Because they trifling.
No. Because she is fine.
Oh, because she's fine. She's cute. She's cute.
And they feel like whatever comes to their head, they can say out loud. That is why they say it. Doesn't make it right, but that's
They need somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
Dang.
They need somewhere to stay. Ain't no real man walking.
Just the idea that he's sexually driven by your body tells him that he can say something inappropriate on his own. Jonah said men are still hunters and will do what they have to in order to catch their prey. Oh. Okay. So whatever they have to do.
Because they have more prey to prey on.
That's it.
They have more prey to prey on. I told you it's numbers. Yeah, they got to go prey on.
I have to cover my ears when I listen to you guys when I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
So, from my experience about being around certain people, when you say the way you say it, right, it's not necessarily a false thing. I've seen it done. Now, I don't condone it because it tells me the kind of a person that is a certain. Now, some people, they're around situations where it's a normal thing. They would even strive to do it to see your reaction. Maybe they don't even respect you a certain way. Okay? They would say to you these things because that's what they think you want to hear to get where they need to be at. If they respect you a certain way, they're not going to do that. Okay? But just to come up to you and say, girl, maybe they don't respect you a certain way just to see your reaction. And if you go for it, because it works for them on a regular.
Somebody goes.
So, yeah, it all depends on where they're coming from. Like some people, I tell them, hey, everywhere is not a strip club. They come out of the strip club, they treat all the women like trash. I said, this is not the strip club, we're outside now. Oh, I forgot. So some people, they're around certain environment on a regular. You just have to walk past them when they, pretend that they're where they are. But I was just trying to wrap it up. But in any case, yeah, not everybody is like this, but there are people like that because of their personality and their environment that they're exposed to. That, this is just from my perspective. I've seen many people do it. But if they respect you a certain way, they want to have a longer situation with you, they're not going to come at you like that. They're coming at you a certain way to see if you go for it.
If they respect her and if they are respectful. Right, so it could be her fault that they're not respectful.
It's not that she's disrespectful. They're not respecting her a certain way. Because if the man approaches her a certain way, like respectful, maybe his mindset is different. But if he just comes at her and says, hey man, you want to get down like this? She might say yes, she might say no, but he don't care, he took a shot. He didn't want to be with her, he just wanted to get some fun.
Okay.
And the worst is that some women took to it and did what.
I got to be devil's advocate, not saying it's her, but do certain women give off a certain vibe that make a man come up and say that? Do you carry yourself a certain way to make a nigga do that?
Let me just say this. Let me say this real quick. I've seen that as well, where certain women carry themselves a certain way, and a guy would just skip her. And he would go for what looks like an easier target. This is not a fantasy. This is the reality of it. This is the reality of it. If dress a certain way, they may think that it's not impossible.
We're not telling her to dress anyway.
No.
You're saying it will cause that at times.
I'm only trying to answer the question where men, from what I understand and what I see, you may dress a certain way, that's your prerogative. They may approach you a negative way because of what they think you're saying with your look. And I've seen it where the same woman can dress like a teacher or a businesswoman and they'll just skip her. They'll see her the next day in a smaller outfit and go right to her, and then you wonder why.
But we would agree that that's not okay. That y'all can think with the right head. Why we just dressing.
This is whether you like it or don't like it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
No, we are agreeing with you.
Right.
The fact that we have to dress a certain way to make sure that we're treated a certain way. No, it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. It's sad.
Not okay. It is
The point
sad.
is that it's sad. For example, when I look at Instagram and you see women half naked, then I'm concerned that the younger women, they feel like, oh, I'm not getting enough likes. I need to be naked too. So there's a negative connotation that goes a deeper way.
I would agree with
So
you.
I'm worried about it in a lot of ways.
You had your hand up like 18 years ago. Do you remember what you were going to say? Not one bit. It has something to do about being liberated as women, and you raised your hand. No, but do you remember what it was? You don't remember? Shoot. Okay. I do. Oh, we got 3? Okay. Over here? Okay, you finished.
I just wanted to say, following up what he was saying, that some women you can dress this way and drop that way, and you approach one way. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Nasty man is a nasty man is a freaking nasty man. Well, that's it.
But you got to look a certain way for that woman to be nasty. I'm sorry, dude. We can front all day. We can front all day.
I'm not going to say nothing to a woman one way or the other. Whether she dressed one way or the other, they're not going to say something nasty like that. It won't come out of their mouth.
Okay, bro.
It won't come out of their mouth.
So if you haven't
I already know who I'm talking to, so I know that ain't going to work. With certain men,
because if you haven't had a date in a while as a woman, what you going to do? Show a little bit? Are you going to stay covered up?
No, you ain't got to cover up.
Maybe I need to show some leg. Maybe I need to show some cleavage.
No, it doesn't matter. I'll get I'm like her. You can get approached no matter what you wear. I can be looking ugly.
I forgot, we liberated today. So how many women got men walking up to them asking, can I eat your pussy every day? Raise your hand.
No.
Is it the way she looks? Is it the way she has a vibe? Or is
What she said was, you're saying a man has more opportunities to get some.
Okay.
And that's so not true. That's not true. What she was saying was, a woman, you can walk out the door and not find, a woman ain't gonna approach you and say, can you get me? Can you fuck me? A woman can go out the door and we can get a man to do that.
I know you telling the truth.
Let me just
She's telling
respond
the
to
truth.
her.
Hold on, I get this.
I have to respond to her. She pointed me out. I just want to respond to her. So there's clarification. Yes,
Yeah, go ahead.
Men are like that. Not every man. Women have mental issues. Men have mental issues. People have mental issues. Men will like you in a trash bag. You know what I'm saying? You can cover yourself any way you like, and they will keep the bag over your head and go to town. I'm only talking about certain people, why they do what they do.
I agree. agree, and I appreciate you then saying, and it's sad that it does happen. You did finish it with that. Do you remember what you were going to share?
Yeah, I got you.
My issue was just with the fact that what you said regarding what women wear so that men can pay more attention to them and things like that. I just think that's the man's issue. That's not the woman's issue. She shouldn't have to be concerned about what she's wearing because a man might want to come up to her and approach her in a certain type of way.
That's not me. That's what society says. That's what we talk about. I don't care what you wear. I like my right to look sexy and dress up, but at the end of the day, as a woman, you dress a certain way, nigga look at you a certain way. That's just the way it is.
We have gone away
She
from our
look
topic.
easy, she look holy. She looks a certain way. I think she easy.
Thank you, though.
That's not your perception.
That's your sharing, but I'm going to ask one more
That's
thing.
most man's perception, man. That's any man's perception. You see this?
I got some light to shine on that.
All right, Bishop. Talk to me, Reverend. We need it. Give us some light. Give us some light from the veteran.
All right, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm 67. Let's put that in perspective. Okay. So that's the first thing that needs to be said before I go any further. Okay. Now, when I was a young man in my teens and 20s and 30s, no disrespect to you sisters, but the way the majority of women dress today is like the way the hookers and the hoes dressed yesterday.
Thank you, sir.
That's real talk. Okay? That's real talk. Okay? The stuff that most women wear today is exactly what we saw with the strippers and the hoes. That's real talk. Okay? So I'm not pointing no fingers. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just keeping it real because I'm old school.
But those women, the Instagram models that you're talking about are probably not in this room today.
Oh, no.
But I understand what you're saying of what was labeled then, what is being seen now.
That's exactly right.
Okay, I get it.
That's exactly right.
I want to move on because this is
but I want to address what the sister said real quick, and then you can take the mic.
All right.
She was talking about all these brothers that's approaching her disrespectfully. Yeah, we know what the ratio of men to women is. Okay? But let's break it down to quality men, not just any men. Okay? So there's a big difference. Okay? When you break it down to a quality brother, a quality man, the ratios are even significantly greater. Okay? And I'm going to drop the mic on that one.
Right, no. All right.
So I want to end this show. Sorry for those that wanted to share on the looks and what we have, but that was not literally where I wanted to go. But it's fine wherever drive-by goes. I want to end this, in the next 5 minutes for those that are still here. So one of the things about sexual frustration, those that are, the worst part about sexual frustration is that it can lead to cheating, anger, being easily annoyed, a lack of focus, like you literally become consumed by getting laid that you don't focus on anything else. Anybody ever had sex on the brain and you can't work? Okay. Being tired of self-pleasure, which is what we talked earlier about actual masturbation can fix the moment but not the forever. Not feeling attractive anymore. Sometimes if you're frustrated, you're feeling like you're not desired. It actually becomes something that you feel that you're not desired. There really can be an orgasmic disorder. That's a whole other conversation. But the truth is, I think that sexual frustration actually happens a lot more often. And it happens in relationships a lot more than what we talk about. Just because you're single, you may be having better sex than those that are married. Right? And so it doesn't always, but then you can also be single and be sexually frustrated because you don't have a regular partner. So, outside of the idea, I wanted to put down ways to increase your libido. Okay? For those? Y'all ready?
Oh, Jesus.
Foods. Y'all ready for this? Oysters. Y'all know this one. Dark chocolate. It literally helps you to relax. This is the thing I was talking about earlier about sometimes a woman can literally only get to the orgasm because she needs to relax to be able to go from the toes to the, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. Watermelon, which I just thought was funny. Another reason to eat some watermelon. Okay. It actually, they say that watermelon gives the same effect as Viagra.
What about one?
Asparagus. Now, asparagus and pineapple have to do with this. It brings the odor to, when we talk about all that eating it and performing oral sex.
Yeah, because if you get to your belly button and go back up, it was a problem.
What happened up there?
Go ahead. Yeah, if we can smell it. You start at the titties, and if you get right here, and then they go back up to your titties, it was an
odor problem. Yeah, so asparagus and pineapple. Now, she is her own self-cleaning oven. So there are times that, she just needs to be cleaned. That doesn't have to do with that something's wrong with her. She just needs to,
Amen. Clean up.
Okay, clean up, Let it sit for about a day, No, I'm just thinking about, what does it take? A self-cleaning oven take about 24 hours.
Yes.
Through its cycle. So maybe, give it a day to bring it down.
4 or 5 days off with the
4 or 5 days.
God's way.
God's way cleaning the oven, yes.
Amen.
Amen.
We learning.
So asparagus and pineapple really makes the odor smell better. More appetizing.
Asparagus. That's it. Matter of fact, I just bought some. God damn it, I'm on the way. I bought some today.
No, it literally said that asparagus would be a libido boosting food. I said odor, I'm sorry. Libido boosting. Odor pineapple, sorry. Pineapple.
It's 2 for $5 at Publix.
Sorry.
It's 2 for $5 at Publix this week. Produce section. I copped something today.
Don't have the what? Teach me something. Okay, sorry, I said something wrong. I actually meant a libido boosting food. Teach us about pineapple helps with the odor. Asparagus.
Both of them are on sale at Publix this
help
week.
with the libido, but the smell is not good.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So if your woman smells off, it might not necessarily that she has something going on down there. It could be just asparagus.
All right. Clean up.
It's a little tart. Asparagus out. Oh, I didn't even get you remember your question? You don't remember? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It was like 18 years ago. Red wine, you guys already have heard about that.
What about
it gets the blood flow increasing. Red wine, ginger,
all right.
hot peppers. Did y'all know that? Yeah. Hot peppers keep the. Who said yeah? Freddie, I know you. West Palm. Okay, 2 times.
Vegans nasty.
Hot peppers. You said the vegans are nasty.
Yeah, all that food. Yeah, I think.
The little freaks are the vegans, the vegetarians.
I'm noticing the power.
It's the meat eaters. Okay, I think that was it. I just wanted to add that.
Wow.
That was it, the testimony. Okay, yeah, that was it. I thought that was kind of a cool kind of research thing. I had 1,000 more things, but...
Don't worry, I got to thank y'all for changing directions this fast.
Oh my gosh.
We almost canceled when I was like, Tasha was like, no, we're going to do it, Chris. They want to talk about this. And y'all, give it up for yourself. That black people at last minute do not go together. So this is good, Tasha.
No, it's true.
That means they like us for real.
This the group right here.
They're like, well, shit, it ain't but 5-10 minutes away from the other spots. I go. I'm already dressed.
We really appreciate this. This means a lot on all type of levels.
It really does.
We want to get out of here because you guys really have been here for 3.5 hours and some 2.5 hours. And we appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
So one more time, can we say happy birthday to Suzette and Jacqueline?
All right, well, birthday people, come on.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Ooh.
Suzette and Jacqueline.
Tasha,
Did I start too high?
You definitely was not
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you a shower singer.
Yeah, I was an alto and a tenor.
You a shower singer, girl.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Can we do the other version? Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we got a DJ for that. DJ L, do the other version. Tomorrow night, I'm doing the Jazz Under the Stars on 38th Ave. I'm hosting that tomorrow with Marvin Dixon. We out in the street. You know, black people, it ain't jazz. It's goddamn old school R&B. I wish they'd stop saying that shit. It's not jazz. It might be one jazz group out of all those groups. All of them say old school R&B. We got even Jazz in the Gardens. It's not jazz. It's 70s, 80s, 90s, old school R&B. All right? But they call it jazz. But just bring your lawn chairs free tomorrow.
You guys, this see, he got it ready. We are going to end this drive-by therapy.
That's not the birthday song.
It is.
I thought it was electric slide.
Oh my God.